There's a stirring in the atmosphere, a gentle whisper calling you towards something greater, something beyond the ordinary. You felt it in your spirit, the sensation that victory is near, but the path ahead feels uncertain. Maybe doubt has crept in and you've wondered if it's all just wishful thinking. But hear me when I say this. God is preparing you for something monumental. You are on the verge of great victories, victories that will not only change your life but inspire everyone around you. It's not by chance that you're here, listening to this message. This is the moment where God begins to reveal his plan for your life. He's asking you to get ready, to open your heart and mind, because what he has in store for you is beyond your wildest dreams. These victories won't come without challenges, but every battle you face will serve a purpose. They are shaping you, refining you, preparing you to step into the destiny God has designed for you. Victory doesn't always come immediately. Sometimes you have to walk through seasons of waiting where the promise of triumph seems distant. But it's in these moments of delay that God is doing his deepest work. Waiting is not wasted time. It's a time of preparation. God is fortifying you, building your strength and increasing your faith. The longer the wait, the greater the victory will be. So don't despise the waiting season. It's a sign that something powerful is on the horizon. When you think of victory, you often picture the grand moments, the breakthrough, the celebration, the feeling of triumph. But great victories are born in secret places, in moments when no one is watching. God prepares you in the quiet, in the struggles you endure when you're alone. It's in the private battles that your character is shaped. Those unseen moments are the foundation for the great victories to come. When God reveals your triumph, the world will see the glory, but you will know it's been a journey built in the hidden places. Faith is the key that unlocks great victories. Without faith, the journey ahead will feel overwhelming. You'll question the process, doubt the plan, and want to give up. But with faith, even when the outcome is unclear, you walk with confidence. Faith doesn't need to see the full picture. It simply trusts that God is working it all out for your good. As you prepare for the victory ahead, hold on to faith like never before. Let it be the compass that guides you through every storm and every valley. No victory comes without opposition. Along this journey, you'll face giants, those obstacles that seem too big to conquer. But remember, every giant you face is simply an opportunity for God to show his power through you. Just like David stood before Goliath with nothing but a sling and a stone, you too have been equipped with everything you need for victory. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward in faith despite the fear. Every giant you face is simply a stepping stone toward your great victory. It's easy to think that victories should come effortlessly, but the truth is, struggle is part of the journey. The struggle is what strengthens you, what gives you the depth and resilience needed to carry the weight of victory. Think of it as refining fire, burning away your doubts, your insecurities, your fears, until all that's left is the pure gold of your faith. When you feel the weight of the struggle pressing in on you, remember that it's not meant to break you, it's meant to prepare you for something far greater than you can imagine. There will be moments when you feel like quitting, when the victory feels too far out of reach. But it's in those moments that persistence becomes your greatest weapon. Don't stop. Don't give up. Every time you push forward, you are one step closer to the victory God has promised you. Persistence is a declaration of faith. It's telling God, I trust you even when I can't see the way. Victory is reserved for those who keep pressing on, even when it feels impossible. We often want victory on our terms, right now, without delay. But God's timing is perfect, and sometimes his plan doesn't align with our expectations. Trusting his timing means letting go of your need for control and believing that his ways are higher. His plan for your life is intricately woven with purpose. If you rush ahead of him, you might miss the fullness of the victory he has prepared for you. Trusting God's timing isn't easy, but it's a crucial part of the preparation process. As you prepare for victory, you'll need to surround yourself with people who speak life into your situation. The voices you allow in your life will either lift you up or tear you down. Seek out those who remind you of God's promises, who pray with you, who stand with you when the battle gets tough. These are the people who will help carry you through when you feel weak. Remember, even Jesus had disciples to walk alongside him. You were never meant to face these battles alone. The greatest battle you'll ever fight is the one within your own mind. Doubts, fears, and insecurities can become chains that hold you back from the victory God has for you. But here's the truth: God has given you authority over every negative thought. The enemy wants to plant seeds of fear, but God's word declares victory over your life. Every day, you have a choice. Will you believe the lies, or will you stand on God's promises? To prepare for great victories, you must first win the battle in your mind. Declare victory even before you see it, and watch how God turns your thoughts into a fortress of faith. While you wait for your victory, gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you can wield. When you thank God in advance for what He's going to do, you shift your focus from the obstacles to the outcome. Gratitude transforms your heart, giving you the strength to endure. It's easy to feel frustrated in the waiting season, but every time you choose to thank God for His faithfulness, you are preparing your heart for the victory ahead. Gratitude is not just a reaction. It's a declaration of trust in the one who holds your future. You may not always see what God is doing, but rest assured, He's always working behind the scenes. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, He's orchestrating events, aligning people, and opening doors that will lead you to your victory. Sometimes the greatest work God does is the one you cannot see. Trust that He is preparing the way, and at the right moment, everything will come together. The victory may not be visible now, but it's being formed in the unseen places. Every great victory involves spiritual warfare. The enemy doesn't want to see you succeed, and he will throw obstacles in your path to discourage you. But remember, God has equipped you with everything you need to stand firm. The battle may be fierce, but you are not fighting alone. God's armor, His truth, righteousness, faith, and salvation surrounds you. Victory doesn't come from your own strength, but from God's power working through you. Stay vigilant, stay prayed up, and remember that the battle belongs to the Lord. 13. Releasing the past to embrace the future. To step into your victory, you must be willing to let go of the past. Old wounds, past failures, and regrets can weigh you down and prevent you from moving forward. God is calling you to release the burdens that no longer serve you. Your past does not define your future, and you cannot carry old baggage into the new season He has prepared for you. When you let go of what's behind, you free yourself to receive what's ahead. God is doing a new thing. God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. To prepare for great victories, you must walk in the boldness and authority that God has already placed within you. This is not the time to shrink back in fear or doubt your worth. You are a child of the Most High, and He has equipped you with everything you need for the battle ahead. Boldness is not arrogance. It's confidence in who God is and what He can do through you. Stand tall, for God is with you, and His victory is your victory. Often, we have our own vision of what victory should look like. We make plans and set goals, hoping that God will bless them. But true victory comes when we surrender our plans to His greater purpose. God's ways are higher, and His plans are always better. It may not unfold the way you envisioned, but trust that His purpose will far exceed anything you could have imagined. Let go of control and allow God to direct your steps. When you surrender to His will, you position yourself for a victory that is beyond your wildest dream. Prayer is your lifeline to God during this journey toward victory. It's through prayer that you gain strength, clarity, and peace. In moments of doubt, prayer will anchor you. In moments of triumph, it will humble you. In moments of triumph, it will humble you. As you prepare for great victories, make prayer a daily habit, a constant conversation with God. He hears every cry, every whisper, and every prayer of thanksgiving. When you pray, you align yourself with God's will, and you invite Him to take the lead. Prayer is not just preparation. It's the key to unlocking the victories He has in store for you. Your words carry weight. What you speak over your life has the power to shape your reality. As you prepare for victory, be mindful of the words you choose. Speak life, not death. Speak faith, not fear. Declare God's promises over your situation, even when it feels impossible. There's power in speaking what you believe, not just what you see. The more you declare victory, the more you position yourself to receive it. Your words are a tool that God can use to bring forth the very victories you are praying for. Every victory has a process, and sometimes that process is longer or more difficult than we anticipate. But trust the process, because it is in the journey that God refines you. The process is not punishment, it's preparation. Every detour, every delay, every challenge is shaping you into the person who can carry the victory God has promised. When you trust in the process, you learn to rely on God's strength instead of your own. The process may be painful at times, but victory will be worth every step. While victory is the goal, don't forget to find joy in the journey. Every step you take, every lesson learned is part of God's beautiful design for your life. Sometimes we become so focused on the destination that we miss the blessings along the way. Joy is not reserved for the end. It's available to you in the process. Celebrate the small wins, the moments of growth, the revelations of God's faithfulness in the everyday. When you find joy in the journey, you prepare your heart to fully embrace the victory that's coming. There's one thing you can always count on. God's promises never fail. Even when the world around you shakes, His word stands firm. You may not understand the timing or the method, but trust that what He has spoken over your life will come to pass. Every promise God has made to you is rooted in His unshakable love and faithfulness. As you prepare for great victories, hold on to His promises with both hands. They are your anchor in the storm and your light in the darkness. No matter what comes your way, know this: God's promises are yes and amen. As you stand on the edge of your breakthrough, remember this: you are not walking this path alone. God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, and preparing you for the victories ahead. This journey may have its challenges, but those challenges are only setting the stage for something far greater. You were made for this, chosen, equipped, and loved by a God who has already declared victory over your life. So, when the road feels long and the battles feel heavy, lift your head and keep pressing forward. Your victory is coming. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of faith has been leading you to this point. And when you finally step into that victory, you will know that it was all worth it. Trust in God's timing, lean into His strength, and prepare your heart, because the greatest victories are often the ones we never see coming. Victory is on the horizon. You ready to receive it?